We think about cognitive systems about like a partnership between humans and the system itself, rather than the cognitive systems taking over. And there are certain things that humans have always done and will always do, and that systems can't do, and I don't think will do. And one of them we heard was morals, right? So I don't believe that the cognitive systems, the AIs, will end up having morals. That's where the humans come in. I do think we'll solve some of the challenges around the social interaction. So train an AI system to learn that when dealing with children to expect certain interactions in how that interaction should happen, and almost the AI becomes a bit of a teacher. So I think those things can be overcome in that partnership. But I do think there needs to remain this boundary between what a cognitive system does and what the human does in that partnership. In terms of some of the use case areas of where do I think this is going to head, at the moment we're seeing a lot of use cases that are around the virtual agent, digital assistant type case. I think that's hot right now, and I think that's happening a lot at the moment. I think what's going to come, and there's work started now, is more and more around imagery. I think there's a lot of value to come out of image recognition in the future that you're not seeing today. So some early examples of that. In Australia here, we've recently done a piece on melanoma. So teaching Watson how to look at photos of your moles and determine if you're at high risk of one of those moles being melanoma, and then back to that human partnership, handing off to a doctor to say, I think this person may have this type of melanoma, here's why, here's 5 different treatment options for you, and here's my reason for those hypotheses. If you look at how we're doing that with taking that image, we're doing similar things, early use cases with utilities around how do they manage utilities, particularly in Australia where we're quite geographically dispersed. So if you think about power lines and how long it takes to maintain a power line, or a water pipe. We've recently done one on water pipes, looking for leaking pipes using satellite imagery. So teaching Watson how to look at a satellite image and determine that pipe that's running through there actually has a leak based on what it can see. So the number of trees, how green those trees are around the pipe versus around the broader area. In industry, if you think about food safety, so food safety is a huge issue. China's had a lot of food safety scandals and issues. I think you're going to see a lot of application in the food safety space. We're doing a piece in Switzerland at the moment around looking at, as food is manufactured, using imagery to determine is what's in the package, what it says is in the package, is that what's actually in the package? From a safety standpoint, and then from a quality standpoint, does the package look like it's meant to look like? Does it represent our brand? And doing that at very high volume. So I think it's probably 18 to 24 months away before we start seeing that happen like we're seeing today with the virtual assistant type stuff. But I think that's where there's going to be a lot of value coming through down in the future.